In my last life, I was the family's blood bag. In the scorching hot apocalypse, my parents and brother drained me dry, just for a bag of moldy rice. They broke my arms and legs. Like an animal, they sold me to Brother Kong of the Wild Wolf Gang. Even my golden retriever, Dobao, who fought to save me, was beaten to death. Heaven must have eyes. I was reborn a month before the apocalypse. What's more amazing is, I actually awakened, a superpower to hear cats' and dogs' thoughts. This time, facing this family of greedy vampires, I won't be their obedient lamb anymore. I'll not only cut ties with them, but also send them into that glass mansion, which turns into a living microwave under high heat. When order collapses, and scorched earth is everywhere, I'll lead my cat and dog squad to hide in my pre-built, top-tier safe house. Enjoying the AC, sipping ice-cold cola, I'll watch those losers struggle in hell to survive. Experts warn, recent super geomagnetic storms triggered solar flares, reaching X-class levels. Communications are down in some regions. Temperatures are spiking abnormally in many areas. Citizens, please prepare for the heat. The moment I was reborn, I wasn't met with a warm greeting, but a brutal slap across the face. My mother Jiang Lan's face, twisted and distorted with rage, looked just like a demon from hell. Shen Wei, do you have any conscience? Your brother is getting married soon. The bride's side insists on this wedding apartment. As his older sister, sell your small apartment downtown to help Shen Ji with the down payment. What's wrong with that? The cool AC breeze on my skin gave me goosebumps.
I saw.
My father Shen Jiangwo on the sofa, puffing smoke, and my brother Shen Ji, legs crossed, impatiently playing on his phone. Mom, don't even bother with him. He's just selfish. It's a waste of breath. Anyway, Lily said, if there's no luxury apartment with a river view, she won't marry me. Sis, if you don't help me, you're practically forcing me to die. Shen Wei, did you hear that? Are you really going to watch your brother stay single? In my last life, it was in this very room. I was morally blackmailed and led step by step into the abyss. Finally, in the scorching apocalypse, I was crippled by them and sold like livestock to cannibals. Mommy, my heart's beating fast. Mommy's shaking. That old hag is so mean. I want to bite him.
No.
If I bite someone, Mommy will have to pay. Mommy will have to eat instant noodles again. But he's bullying Mommy. Should I push over that bad guy playing on his phone? Dobao, why is Mommy looking at me? Is Dobao not cute anymore? Should I roll over for Mommy? I clenched my fist tight, my nails digging into my palms. Not only had I been reborn, I could hear my dog's thoughts. Last life, Dobao was beaten to death saving me. This time, I won't let history repeat itself. Shen Wei, are you mute? Bad woman, don't touch. Mom, of course we're buying it. Sis, you've come around? I've come around. After all, Shenji's wedding is a big deal. But Mom, my small apartment is only 50 square meters. It'll only sell for a bit over $1 million. A large Riverview apartment downtown now. Needs a down payment of at least $3 million, right? Is that enough money? The development Lily likes. The down payment is indeed a bit more. So your dad and I discussed it. And we'll use our retirement savings too. That's still far from enough. Since we're buying, let's buy the best one. I know a development called Jingshu Heyoting. It's a top-floor duplex with panoramic floor-to-ceiling windows, right by the river. It'll definitely meet your sister-in-law's demands, but the down payment is $4 million. Jingshu Heyoting? That's a luxury mansion. Sis, where would we get that much money? Selling my apartment alone won't be enough. Mom and Dad, for Shenji's happiness, why don't you mortgage this old house you live in too? With my apartment sale money, there will be more than enough for the down payment. Once Shenji moves into the big mansion, he'll surely bring you to enjoy life with him, to prevent this family from backing out. First thing the next morning, I took them straight to the city's most luxurious and future deadliest abandoned development, Jingshu Heiding. Miss Shen, this top-floor duplex is our premium unit. The entire house uses the latest transparent glass. 360-degree seamless lighting. You won't even need lights in summer. Transparent glass. Looks like a microwave door. If they don't draw the curtains, this king will burn his first sunbathing. Sis, this is awesome. Look at the river view. Lily will go crazy when she sees this lighting. But the price? It's 5.8 million, almost 3 million for the down payment. Even with the old house mortgaged, we'll need to borrow a lot. Sir, this is already an internal price. And this unit is highly sought after right now. If you're short on funds, we have a partner financial company that can offer bridge financing. The interest rate is very low too. The so-called financial company was actually just loan sharks in disguise. Last life, Shenji's credit was too poor, so he couldn't get a loan. I was the one who took the fall for him. But this time, it was their turn to enjoy it. That bridge loan. Mom, if we miss this chance, it's gone forever. At worst, I'll just work hard to pay it back later. Besides, we still have Sis, right? Sis earns so much. What's wrong with helping me out a little? That's right, Mom. Getting the house is what matters most now. My apartment is already listed for sale. The agent says the money will be out in a week at the earliest. You two mortgage this old house first, to cover the down payment and deposit. I'll cover the rest. I deliberately used my credit being affected as an excuse, and didn't sign any guarantee documents. Instead, I watched Shenji the whole time, as he signed that terrifyingly high-interest bridge loan contract, and pressed his fingerprint. That crimson fingerprint was like an invitation to hell, a one-way ticket to death. They got it. Mommy, that fat guy signed it. Why is he so happy? He smells unlucky. Because he thinks he got a good deal. Little did he know he signed his own death warrant. With Shenji's mansion settled, I immediately started liquidating my own assets to raise enough funds before the apocalypse. I had to race against time, even if it meant selling at a loss. 2.2 million? My apartment's market value is at least 2.8 to 3 million. Miss Shen, you asked for a full cash payment within 24 hours. Plus, we have to take on the risk during the transfer period. This is the price. If you don't want it, forget it. If you do, we'll sign the contract right now. The money needs to be in my account tonight. In the apocalypse, even a pound of rice is worth more than a stack of property deeds. The moment I got the money, I immediately grabbed my phone and downloaded every loan app I could find. Credit cards, payday loans, consumer loans, whatever I could get my hands on. I maxed out all of them. On the third night, I went back to my parents' place to join what they called a celebration dinner. Wei, you sold your apartment now. When is the money coming over? They're pushing hard for the down payment. Mom, I've already transferred the money to this card. It's an additional card for Xiaoji. The password is Xiaoji's birthday. Sis, you're the best. You're awesome. But you can't touch the money yet. The bank said large transfers need review. It'll take about 3 days to unfreeze. Just happens that these days, my company is sending me to Lingxi Mountain for some artwork and inspiration. I'm thinking of taking Doubao with me, just to unwind a bit. Actually, that card only has 200 yuan on it. That so-called transfer screenshot was just a fake one I made in Photoshop. Why 3 days? Because after 3 days, their old house mortgage will be paid out, and the money will go to the developer. By then, they'll be too deep to back out. Mom, are we not going back? I think I left my teething stick under the couch. Oh well, forget it. That place doesn't even smell good anyway. It's all the scent of greed. Nope, not going back. I'm taking you to a new home. A place that's just for us. No one there to bully us. After leaving home, I drove my used SUV, bought for painting trips, straight to Qingliang Mountain on the outskirts. My target was clear, Yunyin Guest House. In my last life, this place was a famous survivor base during the apocalypse. Wow, so many trees. So many smells. Mom, there's a rabbit over there saying her butt is itchy. And there's a bird yelling at her husband. No way, I'm going home. This place is too much fun. Hey, miss. You want to rent this as a studio? Great eye, seriously. It's peaceful here, and good for new ideas. The view has been dry for years. Now it's just for show. These two-legged animals are so dumb. It's obvious there's water under these rocks. Super cool down here. Squeak, squeak. I'm gonna drag a pine cone in and hide it. Not only is there a water source, there's also natural geothermal energy available. Once the batteries I ordered arrive, the high-capacity industrial-grade batteries, and the solar electrolyzer, energy's all set. Boss, I really like this place. I want a long-term lease for an immersive horror escape room. I'll pay the 20-year rent all at once. Give me a package deal. 400,000 yuan. Deal, 400,000. 400,000. And let's sign right now, Mom. Is this going to be our home now? The soil here is so soft, perfect for burying bones. And there's no sign of any bad people. Yep, this is our home now. Next comes crazy construction and stockpiling. The cellar needs to be twice as big, plus a separate room for hydroponics. Let's go, Dobao. Let's check the cellar. Even with the base ready, I know I'm still weak at fighting. That day, while searching for supplies at the farmer's market, I suddenly heard a chilling voice whisper in my ear. 3 inches to the left. That's his carotid artery. Once this cage opens, I can shred him in half a second. Stupid ram with the horns keeps poking me with a stick. Once I'm out, I'll gouge out his eyeballs and play soccer with them. Boss, I'll take this back. Nosy woman. I was so close. But this woman's eyes are interesting. Not like those maniacs obsessed with eating cats. Hey there, kitty, I'm Dobao. I've got lots of yummy food. Stay away from me. Big dumb one, you reek of stupid. Just 'cause that woman is protecting you doesn't mean I won't mess you up. From now on, you're called Tattoo. As long as you don't hurt anyone, I'll always have imported canned food for you. You've suffered enough. This place is your kingdom now. If you want to bribe me, it better be tuna flavor. This woman's hand is much warmer than the stick-wielding one. Back at the guest house. The moment I opened the cage, Tattoo didn't run. Instead, she gracefully walked out, making a lap like a king inspecting her territory. She stopped at a few blind spots along the wall, sniffing the air. Seems like she's judging the defenses. Too many mice here. It's ruining my naps. This is my fee for protection. From now on, I run this place. There's snakes sent by the east wall. I'll go kill it later. I'll leave the yard to you from now on. Deal, Tattoo. Now with both a smart and a tough beast, I could focus on upgrading the base. I had people clean the well, turned the bomb shelter into a living area, and installed a heavy security door. Boss, your escape room looks so real. It's kind of creepy. Even the windows are sealed off. It's a horror escape room. Gotta have that locked-in vibe. No daylight makes it scarier. During renovations, Tattoo became the strictest supervisor. Seems like he's really satisfied with the new home. He does patrols every day and reports defense weaknesses to me. There's a hole in the wire over by the east wall. Even a dumb dog could squeeze through. Better fix it ASAP. A weasel showed up behind the hill, trying to steal your chickens. Handled it already. With Tattoo's help, the base is basically airtight now. Mom, this mud bath feels so good. I'm turning into a stone dog. Idiot, I don't even want to know this guy. Watching the cat and dog chase each other in the yard, amid all the tension and the countdown. For the first time in ages, I felt some kind of normal life. Base hardware is all set. Next up is stocking supplies. I said it was for an ice sculpture exhibit, so I snagged tons of industrial ice at a bargain, stored it in the cellar. When it came to hoarding meat, my animal talking skills really paid off again. Oh, master, I'm so stressed out. There's still 5 tons of prime brisket in that warehouse. Just because the date was misprinted on the bags. The supermarket won't take them. If I hold on to them any longer, I'll lose everything. The meat is totally fresh. He cooked me a super tasty piece just last night. Mom, that 2-legged uncle looks fierce. But he's actually really sad right now. His heart's racing fast, like he's calling for help. That big guy wasn't lying. The whole truck just smells like fresh meat. No stinky, spoiled smell. Hey man, I heard you've got some leftovers to move. If the price is right, I'll take it all. How'd you know? I run a pet food business. Sharp nose. Paid off in the end. I scored all that meat for just 30% of the price. Besides supplies, I also bought 2 high-poundage compound crossbows. During this time, I practiced shooting in the yard every day. At first, Tattoo Arm totally made fun of me. Missed again and again. Even I couldn't dodge shots that off. Professor Ling, your breathing's off. Watch that breeze. Shoot with the wind. No way, Mom. Doubao will help you. Let's stop for now. Doubao can protect you. Doubao will bite the bad guys' butts. Not bad now. Finally paid off. Look, I'm soaking up sun while teaching you. Only 1 day left on the countdown. I put 3 locks on the main door of the guest house. Blocked it with solid logs. In the evening, I cooked my last supper, but the vibe in the mountains started to change. Pressure got super low. All those dumb birds flew away. Even the ants are moving. The air smells kinda burned. Mom, I'm scared. I wanna hide in my hole. Come down. We're going inside. Shenji posted a night view pic from her window, with a caption like, overlooking the city from the highest spot, looking down on everyone. Under the post, all the relatives were liking it. Staring at the photo, I just scoffed. Looking down on everyone, huh? In a few hours, that'll be the hottest death trap closest to the sun. The pitch-black sky outside the window suddenly turned a weird dark red. A heat wave hit beyond words, like an invisible beast, swallowing the whole world in a second. The apocalypse is here. The moment after midnight. It's like the world got microwaved. Even with the curtains shut, the indoor thermometer still shot up, from 26 to 38 degrees in just half an hour. Mom, it's so hot. The floor is burning. Am I getting cooked?
Damn it.
Is this stupid heat trying to grill me into jerky? Where's the AC? Why isn't that cold air box working? Headed down to the cellar. Oh wow, it's so cool, it's heaven. This place is paradise. Haha. Heatwave lasted a full week. The city's power grid totally crashed. Everyone's crying online. I saw Shenji's latest post. No more showing off. Just breakdowns. Some fancy mansion, huh? Central air is busted. Property management isn't helping. It's so hot, I can't sleep. Hey, anyone know how to fix ACs? This is just the start. That all-glass facade she bragged about is now a giant sun-powered greenhouse. Go ahead, enjoy it, my dear little brother. That noon, I was opening cat food for Wabai. My phone rang suddenly. Caller ID, Mom. Where are you? Help, I'm dying from the heat. Seriously, it's unbearable. It's almost 60 degrees now. Your dad fainted from heat stroke. He won't wake up no matter what we do. 60 degrees? You could slow cook cat meals at that temp. Mom, I'm out doing a landscape painting in the mountains. Signal's terrible here, and the roads are all blocked. No way to leave. Then transfer some money, quick. We'll go stay at a hotel. Can't do it, Mom. There's no internet at all. Plus, I heard all the hotels got cleaned out. You guys should just stay safe at home. All right. Drink more hot water to prevent heat stroke. From now on, we won't hear that noise anymore. Something nasty's getting close to the door. More than one, they've got metal weapons. My eyes narrowed, and my smile faded instantly. I put down the cat food and grabbed the compound crossbow from the wall, pulled it back to full draw, aimed right at the heavy blast door. Looks like the real test is just beginning. Hung up the call. Half an hour later, some villagers showed up at King Luan Mountain's gate. Shit. This door's locked up tight as an iron drum. Not a single crack. That chick must be inside enjoying the AC and cold drinks. Smash it for me. Once this door's open, all the water and food inside is ours, Mom. Those people outside smell horrible. It's the stink of greed and malice. Just as strong as those who sold you out in my last life. They want to break into our home and steal the bones Mom saved for Deng Luo. There's noise on the locust tree above the door. A hive came crashing down. It's Tattoo Arm's doing. Cut down last night. A hornet's nest. What the hell? Something dark fell down. Hornets. These hornets are huge. Help? My face, There's plenty of cold air in the cellar. I'm sitting cross-legged in front of the HD monitor, eating chilled watermelon. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Just a little welcome gift for you guys. Hope you enjoy. A bunch of idiots. It took me so much effort last night to get that thing down. And I even got stung raising it. Professor Yuan, this jerky's pretty good. Out of respect for the meat, I'll attack the guys by the east wall for you. Because they're greedy. Dobao, remember Mom's words. In this savage world, being kind to bad people just hurts yourself. If we don't fight back, the one's screaming outside right now.
10 minutes later.
The bald guy's face was totally swollen from stings. His eyes had puffed up to slits. His lips turned inside out. He and a few villagers rolled down the slope and hid behind a giant boulder, gasping. Bro, this place is haunted. We better bail. Those hornets go right for your face. It's freaky. Shut up, are you blind? Look how green those trees still are. There's still a huge wasp nest. What does that mean? It means there must be water up there. Otherwise, these things would have dried up by now. As long as we take that spot, we'll survive. Oh no, so what do we do? Those wasps are fierce. We can't even get close. What are you scared of? Animals are still just animals. They're born afraid of fire. Tonight, we'll bring gas and torches. I don't believe we can't burn through that shell. I don't care if that woman lives or dies, but the supplies and water must be ours. Night falls. The heat on the ground still makes the air stuffy. Flower Arm jolts awake from a nap on the couch. Her ears twitch twice. Those stinky rats are back. This time, they're reeking of something sharp. They're even carrying fire. Professor Liang, wake up. They're gathering near the southeast corner by the wire fence. They're about to set your place on fire. So you want to play with fire. If you won't leave with dignity, I'll help you save some face. Let me give you something extra. Hope it cools you down. The bald guy leads over 10 villagers to the outside of the guest house wall. They're carrying white plastic buckets. Inside is some cheap, stinking gasoline. Boss, looks like that woman is dead asleep. There's not a sound inside. We'll definitely get it this time. Move faster. Don't dawdle. As soon as it's open, pour in the gas. When it's lit, we rush in. I've wired the fence with high voltage. Even though it's turned down, it's not deadly, but it's enough to paralyze someone instantly. Damn, it's got electricity. There's a current in the wall. Before the villagers can react, what looked like dead trees suddenly have countless green eyes glowing in the woods. A sea of them shifts in the darkness. Who's there? Stop trying to scare us. Guys, it's dinner time. This is our turf. Scratch up their faces. Bite their pant legs. Attack. Ah, ghosts! There are ghosts on this mountain. It's a cat demon. Help, my eyes. Something bit my leg. I'm wearing a black tactical vest, standing on the second floor balcony, holding my compound bow. The night vision scope's red dot locks onto the bald guy's thigh as he tries to escape. My leg, my leg. Screams echo through the valley. The rest of the villagers panic and run, abandoning their buddy. Warning, warning. This area is now an infectious disease quarantine zone. Multiple cases of hemorrhagic fever have been found. The whole zone is locked down. Trespassers will be killed. Disease, quick! Get me out of here. I don't want to die here. Watching the thugs vanish into the night, I don't let my guard down. I know the smell of blood will attract even fiercer beasts. Hey, what a bunch of weaklings. They couldn't even touch a hair on me. But that bald guy reeks. That's the smell of a desperate man. He'll be back for sure. I know next time, it won't be just some guys with hoes anymore. I stare at the pitch-black night outside the window, expressionless. No matter who it is, if you set foot in my territory, there's only one ending. Extreme Heat Day 15. The all-glass facade design of splendid manor. Push the indoor temperature close to 60 degrees Celsius. Days without water or electricity. The mansion reeks of foul odors. Ah, water. There's water. I found water. Jiaoji, let Mom have a sip. Mom can't take it anymore. My throat is burning. Get lost. That's mine. I want to live. You're already old. It'd be a waste if you drank it. My head. One bottle isn't enough. The Shen family father and son have their eyes on the courtyard. There's a pond full of dead fish and rotting shrimp. Get lost. This water belongs to our building. Come near and you're dead. Why? I'm an owner too. I paid my dues to the property management. I'm entitled to some of this water. Property fees? Are you out of your mind? Right now might makes right. Beat up everyone trying to steal our water. I'll snatch your gun. Shenji ran home with a bruised and swollen face, with nowhere left to turn. He thought of the sister he abandoned. That would be me. Sis? I was wrong. Please save Dad. Mom's head is bleeding. She's about to die. Didn't you always say you loved me the most? You must know how to fix this, right? Where are you? I'm coming to find you. I have a car. I'll come right away. You want to find me? Fine. I'm in hell. Shenji, open up. I know you're in there. Pay what you owe. That's only fair. Don't think you can hide in there forever. In a photo, a group of tattooed thugs break down the door. Shenji drops to his knees, begging for mercy. A bright machete gleams behind him. As the bodies rot and hygiene gets worse, the city becomes a paradise for bugs. The horror spreads even to the mountains. Ooh, that's nasty. So disgusting. These filthy things want to crawl into my litter box. Fanged beast, get rid of them. I don't want to step on these exploding bugs. Trying to make this their nest, but they don't know whose territory this is. In your dreams. I'm wearing a gas mask, holding a modified flamethrower. The flamethrower is hooked up to the tank on my back. Here's a special cocktail for you all.
Die.
Half an hour later, the yard is covered with charred bug corpses. Phone vibrating. Immense on the screen. Shenji's face is covered in blood.
He's being stumped by Brother Kong.
Soon the phone rings. Sis, help me. It's the Wild Wolfgang. Brother Kong the lone shark. They're going to kill me. They really will. Miss Shen, right? Your brother owes me 4 million. He told me you have supplies. You can pay his debt. You're smart. You know what to do. So here's the deal. We're on our way to your place. Get the stuff ready if you know what's good for you. Open the door, or I'll chop up your brother and feed him to the dogs. And send you to join him. You know where I am? Sis, I had no choice. If I didn't talk, they'd cut off my hand. Just give them some food, please. We're still family. You can't just let me die, sis. I stare at the monitor, my face expressionless. In my past life, Brother Kong killed me. Fine, since you're here, stay. Welcome to my hunting ground. The road to Kingly Mountain has turned into Death Highway. I sent out a drone, watching these intruders the whole way. They're a pack of mutant wild dogs driven crazy by hunger. Just skin and bones, with blood-red eyes, sniffing out the food in the cars. In the middle car, the Shen family of 3 are crammed together, miserable. Ah, help! Miss, save me! This dog is biting me. Don't bite me! Don't bite me! Ah, I'm monkey! Miss, grab your dad. Hurry. Faced with his father's plea, Shenji's eyes show no concern, only cold resolve. To him, the bitten father was just a burden attracting more wild dogs. Don't drag me down. Shen Zhangwo's screams were soon drowned out by chewing and howling. He died in disbelief that the son he spoiled all his life would hand him to the dogs himself. Not my fault, he fell on his own. Not my fault, I want to live. In the cellar, I watched it all, without shedding a tear. I didn't even feel angry. All I felt was a deep, chilling cold. That fat guy is so bad. He fed his dad to the dogs. Dogs will get diarrhea from that meat. It's bad-hearted meat. Don't worry, he'll pay for it soon. People like that, if fate spares me, it'll take my dear brother instead. Just to save himself, he could kill his own father. On screen, the last 2 cars dumped Shen Zhangwo's remains, spewing black smoke as they escaped. Brother Kong, welcome to hell. Hope you enjoy my special gift. The sun blazes overhead. The ground is so hot it's smoking. Air shimmers with the heat. Brother Kong doesn't say much. His heavy boots stomp into the muddy handprints. He twists his toe, using força. Help me. Ah. Zhen, are you really leaving me?
Sis.
No answer after 3 knocks. Chop off this fat pig's hand first. Goes well with drinks. Please, don't hit me. Hey, dead girl. Open the door. Are you trying to kill your whole family? Crying won't help. It just brings the loudspeaker atop the hill. And a burst of electric noise. Brother Kong, keep your hand steady. Listen to what your good brothers said about you all the way. This mic is just for you. The sound echoes off the mountain walls. It's all recorded. It's the audio from when Shenji kicked his dad out of the car. He fell by himself. Only my sis and the old lady are up there, plus a dog. Go up, you'll get all their supplies. Later, poison those loan shark idiots. And we split everything. No, bro, I didn't. It's fake. That bitch set me up. The loan sharks want to poison us all. Keeping it all for yourself. Huh, Shenji. Brother Kong, he's lying. I never said that. You hear that, guys? This pig played us like fools. Charge in and take the hill. Flay him alive and we'll be set. The mob storms through a breach. Corpses everywhere. Goodbye. I'm used to flesh getting blown to bits. Homemade bomb. Fertilizer plus gasoline. It packs a punch. Ah, my leg. The smoke is filled with screams. Brother Kong clutches his leg, bleeding, glaring at Shenji in the corner. Brother Kang's face twitches in pain. No more charging the hill. Now it's just murder. The one who lured him into the minefield, Shenji, is right at hand. Damn Jinx. I'm useless. Don't kill me. Kong, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Mom. Save me. Don't touch my son. Blood spurts out, splashes all over Shenji. Jiang Len took the knife for Shenji. The blade stuck in the neck. Mom, don't scare me. Bad luck. Wanna die? Aha! Shenji's throat ripped from screaming. rolling and grabbing with a broken leg, covered in blood, mud, and piss. Kong, that woman has a bomb. If we don't go, we'll all die. It's deadly silent at the foot of the mountain. Only the blazing sun and Shenji's wails are left. Ground temp is near 65 degrees. Every second's torture. Shenji's leg is broken. Blood keeps pouring out. No time for pain. Crawling up the mountain for dear life. Sis, I'm sorry. Help me, please. Mom's dead. They killed her. Open the door. Give me some water. It hurts so bad. I'm your little brother. Sis. For Dad's sake, save me. In the AC room. I'm watching that worm-like figure squirm on the screen. My face is blank. I begged like this last life too. All I got was mockery and death. Now you remember I'm your brother? When you fed Dad to the dogs. Why didn't you think he was your father then? Tattooed guy. I've wanted to lay hands on you. You stink so bad. It's worse than a dead rat. Go, give him a send-off. Don't let him die too fast. Shenji's voice is gone. Suddenly, noises from the woods. Sounds like a swarm of mutating wings flapping. Vultures got the signal. They fold their wings and swoop down. Get away. Scram. That's my meat. My meat, sis. Help! The birds are pecking my eyes. At sunset, the screams vanish. I'm fully geared up and walk out the door, wearing a stab-proof vest, holding a compound crossbow, my cat and dog mom on my sides. The bad guys are really dead. Stinky beanbag paws. Don't like it. All smells like death. Debt's paid. Don't be human in the next life. Back in the surveillance room. I'm not resting yet. I launched the drone, searching along Kang's escape route. If weeds aren't pulled out, they grow back. As expected, just a rabble left. Kang's leg is broken. He wants medicine, wants to rest, wants his men. Doesn't want to drag dead weight. And really doesn't want to share supplies. No one talks in the woods. Telling the boss, I'm not dead. Leave all the cars. That's my car. Calm, stop pushing yourself. No more gas. You're spent too. Brothers, if you want to live, we go separate ways. The little guy's been shot in the chest. Big hole in his chest. He slowly falls. Kang's gun smokes in his hand. Recoil makes his wound throb with pain. Almost passes out. Gunfire gave away their spot. And what I wanted too. These days, hot weapons. Guns mean power. A homemade shotgun. And a hand-sewn pistol. All the good stuff's mine. Tattoo guy with the gun is yours. Don't let him fire again. I want the gun alive. Who do you think you're looking down on? Watch closely. Down you go. So... This is a stick-up. Hands up. Kang's completely finished. Ruled for years, taken down by a girl. How many left? Where's the home base? Any heavy weapons? Tell the truth. I'll make it quick. No more. Everyone's here. One-eyed boss is in town. If he runs, we all run. Looted everything. Got 2 homemade shotguns, 20 rounds, a barrel of gas, and Kang's hidden bag of gold. Beat it, don't let me see you. Back to the cellar. Counting my loot. Feel better with a gun. Eat. Wow, meat. Bad guys are gone. Food tastes better now. Bean bun wants 3 bowls. That's a stone I found. with dead beetles on it. Blue glow in the night. Cleaning the guns. Cellar temp is unstable. Air feels restless. Wanna eat? Here. Fire's burning inside me. Tattoo, spit it out. So hot, my belly's on fire. Help me, Professor Lian. Tattoo. I threw Tattoo into ice water. Water boiled the second it touched him. Coming up, I'm gonna explode. Tattoo is evolving. The weather's changed outside. The final day, temp spiked to 72 degrees, dropped 70 in 2 hours. Black rain and hail first, then heavy snow. Extreme cold is here. Seal the vents, light the fire. Snow's burying us too fast. Exhaust vent is blocked.
Damn it.
The opening's blocked. Professor Lane can't get out. The fireball's gone. Now a white one's coming. Gonna fill this up. 7th day of extreme cold. Blizzard sealed the door. Air alarm won't stop ringing, making everyone panic. Red lights flashing. Walls look covered in blood. Oxygen under 15%. This place is a sealed tin can. Wake up, Professor. This won't do. If you die, who'll open my cans? Fans at the top stopped. That hole is blocked. Useless. Watch me. End of the pipe. Fan blades stuck in snowmelt, frozen solid. Formed a giant block of ice. Airflow is completely cut. This ice is hard. Hard as a rock. Open up! I'm the Cat King. Ice is nothing. Break. Running out of air. Feels like a rock on my chest. Losing consciousness. A crack from the pipe above. Cold air and snow rushed in. That hurts. Pretty cool, huh? Hurry up. Open that tuna can for me. Snow stopped 3 days later. Carrying the bandaged tattoo. Pushing open the top hatch. No, it's a wind chime. Smells like blood. Stinks. Coming this way. It's not just the cold. Mutants are even worse. Since Tattoo evolved, his appetite is monstrous. Freeze-dried food isn't enough. I'm starving to death. I want warm, bloody meat. If I don't get meat, I'll eat the dog. Don't eat me. I'm tasty. All bones, though. Mommy, help. Stop howling. You need food. Come get food or starve. Woods are creepily quiet. With a cat and a dog. Through knee-deep snow. To the mutant reindeer's turf. Bean bun distracts. Tattoo strikes. This foot is hard. Die, you big piece of meat. That was exhausting. At least there's plenty of meat. Dragging the prey back. Bean Bun stopped suddenly, at a snow-covered hollow. Mommy, something's wrong. Smells like a circus. Something's crying inside. Shining the flashlight in. Cars full of frozen beasts. Lions and bears torn apart. Eating each other. A mutant white tiger. Heterochromatic eyes. Found a real treasure. Top-tier potential. Took the cub to the cellar. Warmed it up. Fed it some food. It perked up quickly. Since you can eat, I'll call you Rice Ball. Are you a cat? Why look like a white dog? Let me check you out. Get lost. Dog finally hit a wall. This little thing. A natural talent. Got a tank now. Team Rice Ball is ready. Going out to dump trash. Checking traps on the way. Military Arctic boots. Tread pattern. Regulars nearby. Professor Liang's prints are fresh. Less than half an hour. And there's blood. Plus gunpowder. Heading to the rocks. Go. If they're enemies, you strike first. It's windy at the rocks. Snow cuts like a knife. A man in torn camo, leaning against a rock. Left arm is dislocated. Blood dripping into the snow. Freezing into red beads. Come on, you beasts. As long as I'm breathing, you're not getting past. Behind a slope 50 meters away. Watching through the scope. Mommy, his soul is so heavy. Tired, but the fire's still there. He's a good man. Bean Bun wants to help him. Professor Liang, stay away. He smells like iron and smoke. That's a professional killer. Even with a broken arm, he's a deadly threat. Tattoo, go to the flank. Bean Bun, stay here for backup. Wolf King lunged at Ziyanyan. Ziyan couldn't dodge. Had to block with his arm. Before the pack could react, jumped down from the rocks. Tattoo swung a claw. The nearest wolf had its throat ripped open. I slid down the slope. Shotgun at the wolves. Beat it. Half an hour later, Ziyan was in the room. Bandaged him roughly. Didn't treat him like a guest. Thanks, this place is special. You're an awakened here. I'm Shenwen. I'm taking your guns. Once you're healed, leave immediately. I don't take in trouble. Trouble's already here. Girl with all this wealth. You just want to hide? Wild Wolfgang scouts have vanished nearby. Their army will level this place. Let them try. That's my problem. Don't you soldiers love sacrifice? That's your hero dream. I just want to survive with my pets. Sacrifice is so people like you can live. If you only look at your feet, you'll be buried by snow. Shenwei, let's cooperate. Not just for me, but for yourself. Mommy, he's telling the truth. He's worried about us. His heart doesn't lie. We'll see if you live that long. Tattoo, watch him. If he moves, rip his throat out. I'm ready. Professor Liang, hope he doesn't try. Hearing the Wild Wolfgang, my eyes turned cold. Enemies from my lost life. This time, they showed up on their own. Look, this is what they do. They're not just thugs. They're an armed raider crew, modded trucks and machine guns. They even have thermal imaging. They're sweeping through these mountains like locusts. I stayed quiet. This fortress is everything I built. It's -60 outside. Running means death. Since they're here to die, I'll help them out. You're pretty bold, but you can't stop them with 2 old guns and a few pets. If you want to live, you'll have to work together. In the next few days, Zian started recovering and began teaching me footwork. The tiger is born a killer, but it only knows brute force. Teach it how to ambush and how to lay landmines under the snow, 3 inches below the knee. This guy is tough, but the way he chews up dead dogs is perfect. 1 bite, no misses. On the 5th night, the snow stopped. Flower Arm, keeping watch outside, suddenly ran back like crazy. The map flipped. Lots of big trucks, really loud. At the base of the mountain, Z and I rushed to the screen. The dark mountain road was lit up by headlights. A steel convoy was climbing up the mountain. Engines shook the ground.
Okay.
At least 50 in the main force. Lights off, staying silent, ready for action. Spotlights cut through the night like swords. Locked onto the middle of the mountain. Thermal's picking up something. There's a heat source down there. Temperature's high, probably big rain. A few goons with mine detectors leading. Boss, there are mines. Just some homemade tricks. Let's see. If traps get popped this easily. My palms sweating. My fingers on the gun turned white. That's pro-stuff military tactics. If anyone steps in the yard, I know how to handle them. The convoy stops 200 meters from the gate. One-Eye Wolf looks at the silent fortress and grins. Cruel look. I love cracking turtle shells. Bring that thing over. Let the chicks inside hear something. A thick, industrial pipe. Not sure what it's made of. Welded to a wheelbarrow. With a liquefied gas tank welded behind. Aimed at the front gate. Rapid fire 3 rounds. When the blast lit up the sky, Z's pupils shrunk. Get down that love cannon. The first shell hit the courtyard wall. Huge blast shook dust from the cellar ceiling. The monitor screens turned to static. The cellar didn't collapse, but the shock was suffocating. My ears buzzed. Through the haze, I saw Z protect me tightly, his back covered in lime. Are they nuts? Trying to flatten everything. They're forcing us out to get shot. Can't blast through this. But it'll destroy vents and defenses. Once the vent fails, we're trapped like turtles. After 3 cannons. One-Eye didn't rush. Sent a sniper to cover the gate. 2 o'clock, dead tree. He's suppressing us. Gotta take him out. Flower Arm spotted the guy with the long barrel. Looks brittle. 1 hit. He'll snap. Snipers watching the cellar. Never noticed. The branch above moved. Sniper went down. One-Eye Wolf's headset went all static. Trash Luo sprayed bullets. Boss is like an animal. Way too fast. Over there. Focus fire. Kill that cat.
Damn.
Cheating. That fire whip is killing the cat. Help. Hearing flower arm yell, I panicked. Rice ball. Your turn, cover your brother. Rice ball, remember what I taught you. Run in an S, don't take it head on. Bully my big bro. I'll bite you to death. Tiger roars echoed in the valley. Wild Wolfgang saw a flash of white charging their base. Old tiger, freaky white, just an animal release gas. Can't break through. One Eye Wolf played dirty. A bunch of henchmen carrying smoking canisters rushed the vent. The air alarm went off again. Ziyan and I quickly put on gas masks. Go ahead, Neja, try to gas me out. Let them face a real rat infestation. I grabbed a red remote. Z put on earplugs. Ready. Press the remote. No explosion, just a sound only. Humans can't hear Swamp the Mountain. What are rats? Real rats. Thousands. Starving rats charging suicide style. Get out of the way. Boss can't take any more. Fire the cannons. Junk trucks. Command truck broke through with 2 colorful vehicles. On the mountain road.
Ahead is a narrow pass.
Cliffs on both sides. Heavy snow overhead. Watching the escape convoy. Z raised his gun to finish them off. I held down the barrel. Wait, that's the grave I saved for them. My finger hovered over the second button. Good luck. Next morning, the storm stopped. Last night's epic avalanche turned the mountain road into a flat sheet of snow. Wild Wolfgang's steel convoy got wiped out like toys. One Eye Wolf hid lots of good stuff. There's a satellite generator. And a full satellite comes set up. If the old fox carried this close, it's gotta be a life-saving treasure. That's the smell. Smells good right in the box. 2-legged one, open it up. Eat it. I'll get stronger. I quietly slipped the box into my pocket. Patted flower arm, comfort and clear the battlefield. Ziyan packed his bags. Crisis over. He needs to return to his battlefield. Here. This is an encrypted channel communicator. If you're within 50 kilometers in a straight line, you can contact me directly. If you ever want to change, or run into real trouble, come find me at Cian Dungeon 17. Give my name. No one will stop you. Okay, if I ever stop being mountain boss, I'll come join you.
Take care, Captain Z.
Saw Ziyan off. The cellar was peaceful again. I locked the blast-proof door, sat down at the table, took out that metal box I found in the One-Eyed Wolf's car. This is the crystal core from a high-level mutant. I only heard rumors about it in my previous life. After the geomagnetic storm mutated the cells, it's a highly condensed energy source. Xianyan mentioned. The Wolfgang hunts espers and high-level mutant beasts. To seize this kind of contraband, humans are fragile. Taking it directly will make you explode. But for beasts that have evolved a bit, this is the only shortcut to true transformation. That's mine. If I eat it, I can beat up 10 big dumb bears. Mom, this stone smells really good, but it jumps so fast, like a little beating heart. Dobao is a little scared, but I'll eat whatever Mom gives me. Meow, this energy is way stronger than 10,000 cans of tuna. Give it to me, 2 legs. With this, I really own this whole mountain. Watching them want it so bad but holding back in pain. My hands started sweating. It's not just the key to evolving. It's also deadly poison. If we fail, I'll lose my only family in this wasteland in seconds. No risk, no reward. Xian said it's seriously risky. But I can't keep you in a greenhouse forever. If you make it, you'll be true divine beasts. If not, I'm not living alone either. I handed out the 3 crystal cores. 1 for each. No stealing, just eat. But the power-up I expected didn't happen right away. Instead, there was severe rejection. Ooh, I can't stand it. Feels like fire in my stomach. Tattoo arm rice ball. Dobano. Don't stop now. Number. Mom, it really hurts. Feels like I'm splitting open. Am I dying? My 3 pets' breath got weaker and weaker. They finally stopped struggling. They went limp on the floor, just twitching now and then. I knelt down, stared at their unconscious bodies. My face went paper white. Crushing fear and regret took over me. Don't sleep, please, don't sleep. As long as you wake up. Even if you can't evolve, even if we lose the fortress, I'll accept it. Wake up, please wake up. The moment they swallowed the cores, their bodies reacted intensely. They suddenly arched up, then banged onto the floor, making that raspy panting sound. You could see the veins under their fur, pumping non-stop. My knees buckled, dropped to the ground with a thud. Fire. Feels like my insides are cooked. Unicorn, water. Don't sleep, listen to me. Everyone, open your eyes. Ice, I need more ice. I didn't sleep at all that night. My eyes were filled with red veins. Nervously watched over the ice pile. Until dawn the next day. A ray of sunlight shone into the cellar, and I finally heard a crisp crack from the ice. Deep under the thick ice layer, these divine beasts had completely finished evolving. Mom, Dobao doesn't hurt anymore. I know you were thinking about me. That voice went right into my mind. So warm. I froze for a second, then hugged them tight, buried my face in their fur, rubbed them hard. Thank God you're okay. Didn't die, damn. Scared me to death. You little idiots. Just as I let my guard down, the old radio in the corner suddenly lit up with a red light and made a sharp static sound. Wen, help, help. It's me, Mom. Wen, we're freezing outside. Open the door. What the heck? That voice sounded just like Zhonglei. I stared hard at the radio. Absolutely sure. I know for certain. My mom is dead. My leg hurts so bad. Let us in, please. The voice kept getting clearer, like someone's face was talking right through the door crack.
Inside.
There was this icy, creepy feeling. In the cellar, the radio was playing the dead knocking for entry. I grabbed the walkie-talkie and held it tight, eyes full of broken red lines. Get lost. Quit acting dead. I saw your bodies decay. Dead, he died. Open the door. That voice wasn't coming from the radio anymore. From the vent above my head came that weird, lonely sound, like something wet squirming down, trying to slither its way down, Mom. No, there's no heartbeat. It's fake. Smells so good. That sickly sweet smell again. There's definitely something in the pipes. My eyes went cold, snatched up the flamethrower, thumbed off the safety. Vines, you're next. That creepy plant was imitating us to trick me. Oh, help! Die. Tattoo arm, finish it. Flames don't really work on them. just barely drove them back. I put on my hazmat suit, took rice ball and tattoo arm, knowing full well this time I really had to get out of the cellar and wipe them out, completely eradicate them. The taproots in the corner. Let that nasty thing rot here. Only scorched vines left outside. I just took a breath of relief, looked back and saw pairs of green eyes, glowing in the pitch-black woods. It's not over yet. The stench is too strong. It's attracted all the wolves. Just dealt with. The vine thing. Dozens of mutant wolves lured in by the stink. And now the foxes are circling too. I shook the flamethrower, but found it out of fuel. So I tossed it aside and drew my hunting knife instead. Rice ball, get to work. Scram. If you want to live, follow my rules. I didn't kill these beasts. I took them in instead, made them my guards. I completely changed the rules of survival on King Luin Mountain. In a flash, it was the second New Year's Eve of the apocalypse. Outside was an icy world, but in the cellar, it was full of steam and warmth. Happy New Year, my babies. I raised my Coke, clinked glasses with Dobao. It made a crisp sound. Mom, these dumplings are amazing. As long as I'm with you, Mom. Every day feels like New Year's. Shen Wei. Message received. Block all the exits quick. Ziyan, what's going on? The white death level cold snap is here. Snow will pile up over 10 meters.
It's minus 80 degrees.
Hide now, you'll survive. The signal's down. Then I heard that deep rumble overhead. It was like a mountain crashed down on us. Crap, the blizzard's coming. Day 7 of the extreme cold snap. Outside is totally dead silent. That 10-meter thick snow completely buried the whole King Luin Mountain. Just pushed everything deep down. Deepest part of the cellar. Oxygen was scarier every minute. It kept slowly running out. Every breath was torture. I felt like I was about to die. It was pure agony. Don't sleep, can't sleep, stay awake. Mom, I'm so tired. I blacked out from lack of oxygen. Wabi squeezed right in. That super narrow vent shaft, facing the poison ice layer. He dug in desperately with his claws. Dig faster for me. I'm the boss here. Nobody dies without my say-so. No one's allowed to die. 3 days later, with Wabi all bandaged up on my back, and Dobao tagging along, we crawled back up through the tunnel we dug. Little by little, we made it to the surface. What is this? Is this Jurassic Park? Everything looked totally different out here. The melting snow soaked the land, and plants below were going wild. The air smelled hot and swampy. Spring's here, I guess. But everything around me just screams new danger. I wasn't even fully back to my senses, and a new crisis hit. In these green woods, all kinds of giant predators were hiding. Whoa, help! This flower bit my butt. Everyone, stay sharp. This isn't just a backyard anymore. It's a real jungle. The snow's gone. King Luin Mountain's oasis is exposed now. A bunch of ragged people, with sticks in hand, crept up the mountain. They saw the hills full of mutant fruit, and their eyes went wild. I stood halfway up the mountain, just watching these bandits coldly. Check it, there's a chick over there. This mountain must be free for the taking. Guys, charge up and grab all the food. And that chick's just unlucky for us. These scavengers totally ignored me, treating me like an easy target. Thank Tuan, dinner time! Ah, a tiger. How are we supposed to fight that? Rice Ball's roar was so powerful and sharp. It crushed the scavenger's spirits. Not a trace left. T-Tiger? Monsters on the mountain. Run, run for your lives. Within 10 miles of this peak is my turf. Cross it and die. After this battle, the mountain ghost's name spread. Everyone for miles knew. A tough guy lived on the mountain with a massive mutant beast. Killing alone isn't enough. I started trading with outsiders. I set up a kiosk at the base to trade info and supplies. Thank you, sir. Thank you. The rules are simple. Barter only. This place became a reliable wasteland trade post. Gold, pure gold. Intel kept flowing into my pocket. 3 months later, I built a massive influence. Early one morning, on the monitors, a convoy appeared, a fleet of heavy armored vehicles. Professor, a friend's here. It's that limping guy. He brought a lot of trucks this time. The convoy stopped. Over 20 armed soldiers, spread out with guns ready, keeping the perimeter tight. The door opened, and Ziyan hopped down. He had more gray hair now, but he still stood tall, though when he walked, his right leg still limped. I walked out with rice ball. Lower those sticks. Want to get crushed? Lower them. Lower M. He's a friend. Long time no see, Lord Mountain Ghost. Your pet looks well fed. Down in the cellar, I poured Ziyan cold mint tea. Ziyan took it and downed it at once. He was clearly parched. Without wasting words, he pulled out a document and a heavy ring of keys. I'm here for a reason.
The city
Has a fungal outbreak. 1,000 dead. I heard your rhodiola can cure it. We need lots of medicine. I have it, but it's not cheap. I know the rules. These keys are yours. On that trailer out back is the latest model. A heavy silent diesel generator, plus a full tanker of high-grade fuel. And this is an official document. It states clearly that the 6 miles around this mountain is your private territory. Plus, you're now an honorary lord. Anyone who messes with you is declaring war on the city. The truck and fuel are mine. Nice way to milk the government. Deal. My solar panels were dying. The deal was just settled. But as we went out to deliver, the radar atop the armor suddenly went haywire, spinning at top speed, screaming a shrill alarm. Warning, massive biosurge detected. Captain, the radar's red. Red dots everywhere. Countless targets. Tens of thousands. No. Over 100,000 coming. They're moving fast. Why is the swarm here so early? Intel said we had a week. Everyone rushed to the high ground, looking into the distance. On the horizon, a wall of dust blotted out the sun. Advancing rapidly, the ground shook violently. Even the rocks were jumping. Ziyan raised his binoculars. His hands were shaking. Damn it, a radiation swarm. A dead nuke plant must have blown. These beasts are crazed. They're heading for the city, and we're right in their path. This swarm is impossibly huge. Sir, the power. We can't stop them. Take your pets and hide in the cellar. Weld the door shut. Wait for them to pass. Hide. That was the old Shen way. Behind me now is my home, my fields and my food. You want me to just yield? Is life more important? Or is home? That's over 100,000 beasts. Running wild on my land? Did they ask me first? Open your eyes and see who the real boss is here. A whistle pierced the battlefield, echoing through the valley. The next second, the quiet mountain suddenly roared to life. Boys, we got work to do. For the mountain ghost? For the food. Show these outsiders what's what. Armored beasts in the frost. Steel and flesh collided. The swarm hit the armored line. Machine gun barrels turned red. Smoking in the freezing air. What's that in the sky? A flock of mutant bobcats. Aiming right for the vitals. Fast, precise, and vicious. The momentum of the swarm was snapped by this airdrop. Xian was speechless. Those aren't just cats. They're an elite assassin squad. Testing, testing, hello? Can you hear me? 12-3. All right, everyone, listen up. Drive them back. Charge! Crush these monsters. I'm the lead. Hang on tight. Under my unique command, the situation stabilized. The swarm began to retreat. Just then, the ground shook again. Two massive swarms collided. Flesh and blood flew. A true clash of titans. Rice ball, left hook. Nice. Striped arm, hit the rear. Go for that boar's weak spot. Yeah, that's it. Hold the line. Don't break. Whoever invades will be hunted down. Hey, Rat King. Save that bull's leg for me. Dinner's on tonight. A thunderous roar erupted. The dust cleared, revealing a giant two-headed bear. It glowed with an eerie green light. A shadow of death fell over me. Don't touch my mom. I'm not afraid of you. Rice ball. Shenbei, get out of the way. The massive paw came down. Death was at the door. I glanced behind me. At the base entrance was the plant I just grew. The first heartbeat sapling. The only hope in this apocalypse. My final line of defense. Want to trample my home? You'll have to go through me. Doubao, use your heart to lock him. Mom, I got him. His heart is full of black fire. Don't be afraid. I'll protect the light in everyone's mind. I won't let that filth get in. The Black Bear King let out a piercing, agonizing scream. His wicked, deadly eyes, under Doubao's evolution wave, cleared up for just an instant. His body froze up instantly. I felt Doubao's warmth soothing my mind. It pulled me back from the brink of losing control. I forced all my life energy straight into injured Fanchuan. Fanchuan risked it all to destroy that sapling. You're this family's guardian. Smash him for me. Life. The Beast King's guts took a massive blow. It let out a desperate roar, fighting the dizziness from draining my life force. I aimed the compound crossbow at the caved-in, tattooed arm. Don't let him get away. You serve your master with love. Go take that filthy head. Yeah, I got it. To keep that little tree safe. I'll get serious for once. The Beast King crashed to the ground. Blood dust filled the air. The rest of the beasts panicked and scattered after their leader died. I collapsed onto the snow, totally spent. The three spirit beasts hurried over. Doubao's warm nose touched my forehead. soothing my frazzled mind. Fanchun was covered in blood, but instinctively looked toward the base, checking if the sapling was okay. Shenwei, do you know you almost blew yourself up just now? Was it really worth it for these partners? Ziyan, your people. They also died to protect something, didn't they? In my eyes, they're not tools. They're the only family who lets me sleep peacefully on this mountain. I used to have a team, and they protected me the same way. Too bad I couldn't bring them back. You're right. I used to think sacrifice meant acting for a grand cause. Now I see. Protecting this little warm piece of land matters more than anything. Kong, once I'm healed up, let's settle our score from our past lives. The foot of the mountain was freezing after the battle. The Beast King's huge corpse lay among the broken ice. The last radioactivity flickered between wind and snow. With a chilling air of death, I moved quickly. My dagger precisely split the Beast King's skull. I pulled out a single, half-transparent crystal core glowing ghostly green. This is the mutation core caused by the geomagnetic storm. Wolfgang sees these as keys to evolution. But to the military, this is an unstable mini-nuke. In the apocalypse, if you're powerless, you can't even build a bomb. Xia Yan, if we have enough crystal cores for fuel, can you get your hands on that military nuclear generator? It's deep in the provincial armory. Is geothermal power not enough now? Geothermal just barely keeps us alive. I want an absolute safe zone. A defense that never goes down, not just a heartbeat. The blast door sealed out the deadly silence. The inside stayed warm with a faint hum from the HVAC. Doubao trotted over, pressing his wet nose to my wounded palm, letting out little comforting whimpers. I slumped on the couch, exhausted. Hui Bai hopped lightly onto the control panel, her green eyes glued to the power gauge. Fanchun carefully cleaned the blood off his fur nearby. Mom, your soul's burning up. The big guy's totally dead. Don't worry, Doubao will guard the door. I'm fine, Huabai. Report the system losses. The power grid just overloaded. How long can the battery hold out? Gotta cut the chatter. Battery's down to the red line. Geothermal just can't carry the load. Round 2. Without a new power source. Next time we're cranking that generator by hand. Copy that. Looks like we have to hit up the armory in the provincial city. I pushed open 2 airtight doors. Purple glow lights flooded the room. I walked toward the glass dome in the center. Inside, a crystal clear seedling trembled gently, glowing with a faint green shimmer. Mom, it's getting brighter. Its breath makes my pain go away. I'll guard it. No one will touch it. It's our lifeline. It can purify magnetic radiation, even catalyze nearby crops through its frequency. With it, we'll always have fresh fruit to eat. Once it finishes its evolution, this place will be paradise. Fanchun, protect it well. It's our future. Ziyan pushed open the door and walked in, spreading out a strategy map covered in red dots. He looked even more serious than on the battlefield. His breath was heavy. We've got the results. Kong was just a test subject. The real target watching this mountain is an organization called the Torchbearers. So it really is them. Last life, these maniacs hunted awakened for their powers, killed and even ate them. How do you know all that? They not only steal resources, but are also looking for a mother plant that can reset the field. That's why we can't wait for death. We'll hit their power station. I'll bring the holy force. You handle the tactics. This time, I'm wiping those cannibals off the snowfield for good. The aftermath of war still lingers, but the air in the grow room felt moist and sweet. I dragged my feet toward the center. These glass domes are the heart of our base. I twisted a ball of emerald light at my fingertip and slowly pressed it into the glass dome. Uncle, help me out. We need food, and we need you to stabilize the field. Block this damn radiation. We have more moms now, and more little red orbs. Guess we won't have to eat canned food every day, right? We're gonna grow a forest. Doubao, get Ziyan over here. Let him see what real Tiga looks like. A plate of bright tomatoes and lettuce sits on the table. It looks unreal in this ruined wasteland. I sat nearby, staring at the food without touching it.
His fingers held guns for years.
Joints were rough and cracked. I've led troops to the most advanced underground cities, but never seen fresh produce grown under this kind of radiation. Fresh fruits and veggies like these. Where did you get this tree, anyway? It's not tech, it's life. Xian, as long as we hold these mountains, we can live like humans, and not animals fighting each other. Do you believe it now? If you can really grow lots of food, fire thieves won't target land anymore. They'll fight for humanity's future. Shen Wei, now you've put yourself out front. So I need a nuclear battery and a secure perimeter. You hold the outside for me. I'll take care of the rest of your team. Deal or not? Under the dim light, Ziyan skillfully maintaining his worn crossbow. I matched Flower Arm's intel. Marking the map, Professor Liang. We handled those scouts to the east, but I smell rotting flesh. Those skinless monsters are crawling to the vent. Looks like the fire thieves are getting impatient. Ziyan, did you lose your squad in a situation like this? Yeah, we got trapped with no supplies. Watched my teammates choose death just to save food. Chose to end it. Back then, I thought sacrifice was the only way. With me, no one sacrificed. You just protect your team. Never made it to the oasis, but at least I can show it to you before you die. Ready for combat. The beast squad set, forming a shield, deadly serious at the exit. Mom, take this with you. Your uncle gave it to you. He said he'll wait for you. Get home safe. Let's move out. Ziyan heads to the west side of the capital. Time to get back what's ours. Got it, Shenwei. If we bring back the nuclear battery this time, my life's yours, Mountain Leader. Go. Bring everything back. Not a single thing left behind. The city's skyscrapers. Now just cold steel skeletons. Energy station stands in the middle of the ruins. Blast walls covered with dark red claw marks. I lay under a half-collapsed bridge, scoped in on the vent with my binoculars. The main entrance still has fire control residue. Charging in head-on means death. We'll go in through the side cooling pipes. Flower Arm is in. Xia, the air. Smells strongly of formalin and rot. That's not rot. Those are skinless people. Fire thieves made them with radiation cores. All those soldiers know is how to kill. Mom, it smells so gross. There's something under the pipe. Hunger is all they feel. Pipe walls covered in frost and green slime. Every step squishes and slides. I carefully avoided the weird goo. Professor Liang, the front gate's deadlocked. 3 monsters in there, eating.
It's disgusting.
Those are Ziyan's old teammates. Fu Wanchun, break it open. Forget it, Mom. Ugly thing turned its head. Makes me want to puke. Center of the hall. 3 bloody mutants squat by the wreckage. They sense us. Run on all 4s. And rush up the walls. Hit the spine. That's their weak spot. Ziyan, get back. Fu Wanchun, suppress. Flower Arm, finish them. The monster's bodies shrivel fast, turning into black, stinking goo. I lean by the computer room door, gasping. My palms sweaty from nerves. This is what fire thieves made. If we lose, Kingluan Mountain ends up just like this. I'm not losing. Last life I died to them. This time, I'm going to show them who the real monster is. Mom, the nuclear battery is in the cabinet. With this, the cellar lights stay on forever. Xianyi, cut the wires. We have to leave before the next wave of monsters. I looked up at the city's tallest tower, my gaze sharp as a blade. The nuclear battery glows cold blue in the hall. Heavy as hell. Ziyan picks it up with one hand. Alarms and screeching metal coming from behind. Next wave of monsters right at the door. I rack the bowl back, my eyes cold in the flicker of emergency lights. Radiation's rising. Self-destruct activated. We need to cross room 2. Before the coolant leaks. Fire thieves want to destroy this place. Ziyan, take the battery and go. Fuanshan, clear the path. There's a swarm of them out there. It's too risky for you to cover our retreat. I don't let women take the bullets. This isn't sacrifice. It's faster. My cats found their weak spot. If you stay, you'll just get in my way. Move transformers arcing. Over a dozen blood-red figures speed across the ceiling. Green slime drips and sizzles. Stinks bad. White knight. I'm holding my breath. Finger on the trigger. Professor Nan, these puppets are remote-controlled. Chip behind the ear is their weak point.
Got it.
Barbie. Cut their signal. Leave the rest to me. The electric buzz is sharp. The monitors all light up at once. A blurry dark shadow appears. Nice move, Miss Shen. Hand over that mother plant, and maybe I'll make you a full member. That tree can reset the geomagnetic field, but you're just wasting its potential, turning into one of those skinless freaks. You'll even take in losers like Kong? Guess your standards aren't that high after all. Save your crap. You still owe a debt from looting my squad here. I'll settle it sooner or later. You talk too damn much. Doubao, where's the signal source? He's at the top of the tallest tower. He's laughing, thinks we can't take the battery. A loud explosion rings out. The station bursts into flames. The team jumps out right as it blows. Landing in deep snow, Fuanchuan gets up fast. Blocking the shrapnel with his back, I roll up and sit. Hold on to Cayenne first thing. Battery's here, that's enough. Ziyi's explosion will attract mutant beasts. We need to get out now. Shen Mei, he said. That tree can reset the magnetic field. What does that really mean? It means that's the only clean land left. And it's what these lunatics want to destroy most. With this battery, I'll make Qingluan Mountain a no-go zone for thieves. The gunfire in the city is fading away. Qingluan Mountain's outline is showing through the snowstorm. Ziyan holds Cayenne, glowing faint blue. This is the hope we paid for with our lives. I trudge through the snow. My lips are pale from the cold. Ziyan follows close behind. Steady with Cayenne. He's alert, watching all around. Shenlei Gate is right up ahead. Electromagnetic power is dropping. We must reach the generator now. Doubao, open the door. Wabi, cover the rear. Watch our backs. Professor Liang, go ahead. Keep within 5 miles for now. Besides us, no living thing can breathe here. The cellar is dimly lit. The generator rumbles low. Ziyan quickly slots the nuclear battery into the main console.
His fingers fly through the cables.
I flip the start switch. Pour life energy into the machinery. It transforms into nuclear power. Grid connection successful. Low heat pump pressure is rising. Now we have steady power. No need to save on lighting anymore. This is just the beginning. Now, our grid defense is 3 times stronger. Even with an armored car, thieves can't break in. This door won't budge. Professor Yang, it's stable now. All surveillance screens are on. Guess I can slack off a bit on patrols now. Ah, it feels warmer. Mom, the floor is heating up. Extra power activates the cultivation system. Nutrient mist spreads everywhere. I walk towards the little tree. Fed by nuclear energy, its leaves shake wildly. It hums joyfully in the wind. The energy's enough. Now let's set up the mountain's defense field. I unleash my power. The little tree shoots out its roots fast, spreading through the cultivation tank, and fusing with the cellar's steel frame. Lettuce and strawberries blossom and fruit instantly. Fuanchuan edges up to the strawberry vines and lets out a surprise purr. Mom, look. The fruit got big and sweet. It's saying hi to me. Mom, the little tree sucked up the radiation. Now this place smells like a real forest. Ziyan, taste it. This is the only pure flavor left on the snowfields. The fire crackles in the fireplace. Warm air fills the room. I lean back on the couch. Doubao sleeps curled against my leg. Wabi snores on the beam. I used to think having a shelter in this hell was enough. Shenwei, you really made this a paradise. I don't want to kill for a bite of survival food anymore. This battery lasts 50 years. As long as we hold this place, we can outlast the apocalypse. Thieves will never let a place like this go. If they attack, I'll guard the front line. I said no sacrifices here. If you die, who's going to help me keep all those generators running? We'll live on together until we see those monsters rot in the snow. Right now, the ice inside Ziyan, frozen by loss, finally melts in this warm basement. Cold morning fog rolls in. 3 armored vehicles break the snowy silence. Their tracks cut deep into the frozen ground. Hundreds of skinless men surge around the convoy. As they go, a sharp chemical odor fills the air. Sir, target is in range. Jammer ready. Miss Shen, your field gave you away. Hand over the core, and you and your pack can live. Otherwise, this place becomes a slaughterhouse. First assault team, move. Let's see how long that battery lasts. On the screens, snow flickers from outside interference. But as the battery surges, the feed snaps back to clear. I sit at the control desk, palms cold and sweaty from nerves, but my eyes sharp as knives. Mom, there's lots of black ooze. Those iron-eyed monsters want to skin us all. Ooh, it's heavy. That's not happening. Wabi, take out their jammer. I planted a virus during the grid link. If they cross the line, the jammer blows up. 50 death troopers are charging. Should we use the grid or ascend Fuanchuan? Activate the forbidden zone. 50 skinless troopers crawl fast on all fours, racing through the snow for the gate. Just as they hit the first wire fence, the quiet snowfield erupts into bright purple lightning. I stare at the screens, stone-faced. Bring everyone back. Start full spectrum M shield. The enemy is retreating for now. Inside the living area, Fuanchuan is panting on the warm floor. His fur's tips spark with static. Doubao brings over a wet towel soaked in spring water and gently lays it on Fuanchuan's hurt paw. I watch the monitors, shoulders finally dropping in relief. We held out the first wave. TR won't quit. Next might be bunker busters or gas. We need to reinforce the vents. I know, but this is just the start. Thanks. Look at the monitors. A pale green mist covers the peak. Birds hit it and instantly turn away. The little tree is creating a new domain. Once it's done, this place will be a man-eating maze. The little tree says he'll grip the rocks tight, but wants to protect everyone. We'll hold our own ground tonight, and not let them take an inch. Downstairs, the fire's blazing. A thick iron door keeps all this warmth and life, safe from the corpse piles and bloodbath outside. 2 different worlds now. Nuclear power feeds the grow room. High-voltage lines vibrate with deep pulses. I seal the reinforced glass dome. Green energy fills the glass array. The little tree plunges down the mountain's spine, turning the whole bedrock into a sensor. There's a green snake tunneling underground. Mom, the mountain's heavier now. I'm getting stronger. He's grown with the base now. Fuanchuan, from now on, this place is off limits. Out at the snow camp. Tents snap in the wind. Tia sits by his vehicle, his mechanical left eye glowing red. His aide hands him a scorched circuit board. Tia snatches and crushes it. Sir, recon squad entered the greenhouse. All signs flatlined. No combat happened. No signal out. Didn't get a shot off. Sensors say. Hearts were pierced in an instant. He turned the mountain into a Venus flytrap. Request for a wither gas and bunker buster. Can't catch them alive. So bury him here. The firelight flickers in the hearth. Strawberries on the table are bright red. Ziyan puts down his greasy manual. He stares at the green haze outside. Brow furrowed. This smells like peaceful days, Shenwei. Tia's heavy weapons are at the mountain now. I hear the tank treads. He can't get in. The domain is like a mural now. Unless he digs out the entire mountain. What about survivors? If this really is the last refuge, thousands will flood here. Would you shoot your own kind? This is a fortress, not a refugee camp. Don't guilt trip me. Mercy only for family. That's enough arguing. The moles in the back were all strangled. Now they're being dragged into the dirt. Troopers bring drills, boring into sheer rock. Sparks flying everywhere. The rock breaks apart. Blue roots burst out of the ground and wrap the corpses. I stand at the monitors, watching coldly. This is my domain. If anyone reaches in, I'll cut off their claws. The snowy plain is scorched black by firelight. 4 giant launchers push aside the snow. Aimed up at the mountain peak. Gray chemicals churn in the pressure tanks. Ainjaw hits the button. Several warheads slice through the green mist behind the launcher. The warheads explode halfway up the slope. Gray mist spreads out. White smoke rises the moment it touches the pale green field. Plants blacken quickly. The withered zone is collapsing. That's military-grade withering agent. Commander, there's a breach in the green mist. Assault team, get ready to drop. All in. No survivors. We only want the matriarch. The cellar shakes. Dust falls. On the monitor, the green bar showing the sapling's life drops fast. I grab the console. My knuckles go pale from gripping hard. Dobao curls up beside me, clawing the ground. Mom, the sapling really hurts. Those flames are burning his leaves. He can't hold on to the rocks anymore. Ziyan prime all machine gun rounds. This will be their graveyard. The filter's almost maxed out. There are toxins in that gray mist. Shenwei, you have to.
Take out those armored vehicles before the air cuts off.
I'll go with Wabi. Riceball, go hard. You guard this door tight. I'm riding on Riceball's back, rushing into poison. Golden lines light up all over Riceball. A transparent energy shield forms. Deathguard jumps down the rope from the cabin. Wabi flashes among the rocks. Claws sweep by, cuts the enemy's respirator. Riceball opens his massive mouth. An infrasound wave fans out. Back off, don't touch my mom. Riceball charges down, heavy cannon fires. Ironjaw draws a vibroblade, crushes the ice. He locks onto the golden shadow diving at him. I grip my crossbow tight, heart pounding. Hey, bastard. Ironjaw, back when you sold me to the ogre in our last life. Did you think of today? You were out of your mind last time. Hand over the matriarch. I'll make it quick. A cruel smirk curls on my lips. I press the remote. It's the overclocked trap buried under their APC. Wires under the tundra hum. A blue arc bursts out. Covers 100 meters in a flash. Go ask your past self in hell. The nuclear arc rips open the tunnel. Blue mesh melts their PC to scrap. Ironjaw is blasted away. His cyborg frame spews sparks and black smoke. I walk toward Ironjaw. Riceball growls low, golden for bristles. Subsonic echoes quake in his throat. Might be overclocked. Using a whole mountain as bait nut job. Someone in hell will tell you why. Here's your ride to the matriarch. Mom, the sapling moved. The underground roots are connected. The mountain shudders hard. Pale green mist forms a pillar of jade. Roots burst like dragons, ripping through and skewering the vehicles. The forest revives. Branches coil around. Soldiers are dragged deep into the green. I watch all this. I know it's almost over. Domain opens. Everything returns to its place. This is a miracle. Roots withdraw. Iron duck sinks into the dirt, turning to fertilizer. I stand on the mountain top, looking at the lush green behind me and the endless white ahead. In this ruined world, I finally kept my home safe. Domain barrier closes. Silent tundra. But the green mountain still stands. Kong hides behind the rocks, trying to run as things go south. Sister Wei, I was wrong. I saved you in a past life too. Saved me. You sold me to the ogre, remember? Didn't say that while you were eating me alive. I fired 3 arrows at once, cutting his tendons and bones. I looked down at him coldly. I won't kill you. I'll leave you outside the domain. You'll freeze solid out there, like Dobao did last time. Cellars warm like spring. Nuclear power stable. Fruit and veggies sparkle in the magnetic field. Fire roars in the fireplace, glowing red on my face. I sit on the couch, enjoying the peace I miss so much. Domain expanded 10 more miles. Shen Wei held strong. It's not just surviving. Zian, we don't need heroes here. Just family who understand. Mama Shanju, those are so sweet. I can hear Mom's heartbeat again. Big boss here is sleeping for 50 years. Eat some fruit. Protect Mom. Be together forever. Kinglan Mountain, in the gray-white wasteland, is vibrant like jade. I take a deep breath. This is the new world that belongs to me. I am Shen Wei. This is my fortress. My family. My new world.